Keep going, Alice. Wake up.
Alice? Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another.
They also broke my...
I couldn't remember how I got there.
watch.
All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
Okie dokie. Well, so... the way I'm seeing this here... Whoa. What's this?
Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartmann. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
Well, the thing is, I have to keep, you know, asserting my reality here. There's a few different options that might be the case right now. Either this whole last episode was
my best bet. They'd have
was
a
the
phone I
nightmare?
could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
we just woke up. Actually, it doesn't look like that's too far to walk from here. Oh.
Damn.
Oh. Well, there goes my ride. Yeah, except if we have to walk all the way around here. But either we're dreaming. I mean, either we just woke up from the dream, or we are still in the dream. Which, I mean, this light would help help get things in perspective. Okay, what's going on?
Hello? Is someone there? The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
Interesting. Okay. Well, we can read this manuscript.
Departure by Alan Wake.
Right. Oh, wait. Second page,
The
please.
man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
Pretty much what we saw. We can find lots of more pages. That's kind of interesting. Yeah. And this book in the trunk of the car is kind of a clue as to what's going on. Because in the nightmare, if it was a nightmare, we appeared to...
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
We appeared to have found out about our wife's plan to have us start therapy with this Dr. Hartman guy. So that would mean...
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
We'll see about that. So that would mean that, like the last episode, where we potentially just woke up from, or... and this are in the same reality. Either both are real, or... Oh, look at that. There's a guy in the distance. He's probably gonna help us. Always think positively.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an
Either
accident.
both were real or
Hey.
both were
Hey, you!
a dream.
There's been an accident. I need help. Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in
Oh, hell.
Carl Stucky. Pleased to meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square.
Uh-oh. Did we ever meet that guy? Because Stucky was stuck in the... I get it, by the way. Was stuck in this... in the toilet last time. We never even saw him. So again... Oh, another manuscript page. Let's read it while we're being chased by an axe murderer,
The
huh?
Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter.
The Taken. Invested by a Liam Neeson movie. It was pretty cool, actually. This whole thing here. I don't know about the voice acting though.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
Well, should I put up a Stephen King counter here? Or... I don't know. Anyway,
During your trying. It's the latest thing.
we got our
Testably proven.
we got our equipment back at least.
Let you kill.
I wasn't about to
yeah.
open the door,
This
as long
way
as I
is-
was liable to catch an axe with my forehead.
And keep those cholesterol.
No. Oh, we can use the phone.
Yes.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station. How may I?
Hello?
Oh, great. Fantastic.
This is bad.
Oh shit. I can't get out. Or maybe... Oh yeah. That opened the door. Okay, where do I go? Bye-bye, cabin. This way? Oh yeah. Thank you.
There were more of them.
Oh, yeah. I can't see shit either, but... Oh, fuck. God damn it. You should be dead.
My head pounded with a concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick.
I'm actually kind of really impressed about because of the lighting here. Oh, did it die on me? Nope. Shouldn't I be able to heal in there? I don't know. But it's interesting. We got these. Yeah. Got some pointers.
Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
How nice. Flare gun. Of course, the third option is, you know, all of it is real, which, I don't know. Or all of it is,
The The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
What? The barrel doesn't explode? Come on. Yeah, it could also be the case that all of it is hallucinated, which I'm more inclined to believe. However, something we can't ignore, the wife is gone. Which, of course, oh, manuscript page, gives us motivation. Oh, what? Rose daydreams about Wake. That's far ahead.
Rose knew she had been gushing, but right now, she didn't care. As far as she was concerned, her brief meeting with Alan Wake was literally the high point of her life. She watched as he got in the car with his wife. She was pretty, confident, at ease with Wake. Not like Rose. They were perfect for each other. She'd have given anything to be called their friend.
Aww. Either that or I'm missing a lot of pages. Okay, okay, I guess we're going this way. Or not. I guess jumping and... oh, this way, of course. Jumping and parkouring is not really his thing. Which I can understand. Right. I think that was this veiled mourning woman we just saw. Which, I'll just try
I
and...
saw the river below. Something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Oh, too late. Looking at it now. Yeah, Alan... he's really talking a lot of, about a lot of things that are really self-explanatory and cutting me off, which is a little bit... I don't like it so much. Whenever I speculate about the story, I'll just start, you know, saying it as if it was real, just so I don't have to, you know, keep making like relativizing statements. Is that a word? Relativizing? I don't know. Oh, another manuscript page. What? Where are all these others?
Barry Wheeler was bouncing off the walls. He jumped on a plane after his calls were ignored by both Al and Alice for several days. It could mean that they were both on a second honeymoon, but Barry didn't buy it. Al had been way too unstable for that, not sleeping, messed up. Barry had years of experience dealing with Alan Wake, and he couldn't ignore it. Something was wrong.
Right. Maybe I really, like, forgot all these others, which... I don't know. I didn't think I was missing so much. Oh, come on. Where is he?
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
Right. Yeah, that was that. Nothing else here. Okay. So far, so... okay. That's not Stucky though, is it? Whoa. Yeah, I think I'm getting the hang of this. Caution. Proceed at own risk. Logging area closed. Well, we'll just see about that. I'm gonna approach the perimeter from the outside.
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way. I couldn't stay here. There had to be a way to get up
You're
there.
really sure you can't just pull yourself up here? Eh. Oh well. What's in here? More supplies. Very nice. And
There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
powering what exactly? Well, I guess there's a green light. Guess we'll have a look there. Oh, hello. Let's do this, maybe? Yeah. Nice. Oops. Yeah, the flare gun is like a get out of jail free card. Yep. However, let's see what's in here first. Another manuscript page. Ah, okay. So now we're getting these other ones.
I heard
Weird.
them before I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around just as the cloud was upon me. For an instant, I stared into 100 dead eyes, black pearls glittering in the darkness. I raised the flashlight and the swarm exploded like fireworks. Feathers burned, turned into ash. I couldn't hear my scream above theirs.
Sounds like you're being a little pussy, honestly. Anything else in here? Okay. Lovely. That's it though. I don't want to waste the shotgun bolts though. Yeah, exploration is very much being rewarded, which I like. Let's try this. Ah. I see. I'll make this bridge like this. Sweet. And we can reach it from here. Perfect. Any monsters? No. What? Come on. That's a little silly. Yeah, so what I was gonna say is that the one thing that, you know, granting this is all real, that we have to accept is that the wife is gone. So that's something Alan at least has to take seriously right now. So that's a very good motivation to have. Anything else? Radio.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather's absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing.
Small markings there.
You listeners know I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio.
I actually like nights like this as well, but
A man like me, wish I could just roam
well,
wild.
looked like this
But
was
here I am.
like a nightmare creature moving around.
If I weren't. It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello,
What?
Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walk.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat,
Maurice?
the reason I called is that Toby heard something ruffling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find it.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure, Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Ooh, another flare gun. Very nice.
Sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but he...
Alright, alright. Enough of foreshadowing there.
Maurice, it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Ooh, there's another page lying around.
At first, I kept
Quake
finding the
fights
pages
pages.
as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice.
By the way, he did say he never actually started. Oh, are these? Oh no, it's the traffic station.
The gas station was
gas
closer
station,
now,
not traffic.
its light welcoming in the darkness.
For a second, it looked like traffic lights.
Belly Burster is the best with no cost. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is...
You are crazy. I don't know if anybody ever told you this. Okay, where are you gonna pop out of? Behind me? Oh! Now you're behind me. How about this? Yeah, boy! There we go. Okay, what was I talking about? Another page. We're picking up left and right here.
I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
That's strange. Like, up until now, all we've heard was stuff that already happened, but now it seems like the pages are starting to predict the future. Which is kind of interesting, I guess. Okay, yeah. Alan said he wanted to... Another cache somewhere. What the? Okay. I guess there's styrofoam rocks. There it is. Nice. I like this. Another flag. Okay, that's getting a little bit too easy, maybe. Maybe I should be on nightmare difficulty or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, Alan said he wanted to write this book, but never got a chance to. But he already had the title. I work entirely the other way around. Like the title and, you know, other short texts are a lot harder. Uh-oh. Flare gun time. They're a lot harder for me than, you know, actual prose or... Ooh, wow. He went flying. Either prose or, you know, anything longer form is a lot easier, to me at least. So I keep the title for the very end, usually. Let's see here.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help, but I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice.
Again, this hasn't happened. Maybe it won't happen. Can I open this? It's not. But again, like, even if he works like that, you know, get this great title and then you write the story around it, you should really have a good title then. But Departure is like the worst title I could think of, probably. Oh, okay. There we go. Is that our TV show?
It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide.
Okay.
If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
I mean, this is kind of fun.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight,
Moorcock.
I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol.
Okay.
It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now,
Why'd you have to load it?
real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own. You might
Excuse
think
me.
this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each
the hell?
pull of the trigger, two new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Exactly.
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere.
Uh-oh.
The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Poor Dr.
Oh my
Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. In Night Springs.
This is amazing. Sorry, I didn't want to spoil the fun here, but it was like a Twilight Zone ripoff. It's actually really cool. I had no idea all this was in that game. To the point where I'm actually thinking it's a little bit more interesting than the game itself right now, but still, like, that was cool. Tell me how you like it. I mean, it really... The bad thing is that it really messed up the whole flow of the game, which is bad. But it was fucking hilarious, so I don't really care.
Simple and such as you might be, it can be dangerous. It requires
Come on, Stucky. Come out. There you are. Yeah, tell me what you think about this. And I'll either seek out these TV show episodes or not, I guess. Well, actually, I will keep watching them because I find them hilarious, but I might cut them out for the benefit of the series. Oh fuck! That was fast. No! There we go. No, that's Stucky. Where you going? Come back here. Fuck. He's fast. Maybe we just keep going. Yeah, I think that's the key here. Or not? Get away. Maybe shoot this open? No? Ah, just use it. Okay. Get away. I did use it. What more do you want from me? Isn't this gate supposed to open? I don't get it. Oh, fuck! He never stays still long enough. There's something I'm not getting here. There's a thermos over here, maybe that'll nudge me in the right direction. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to fight him. Where do I go? Oh, this way? No. Oh yeah, maybe so. No? No. Fuck. There we go. I guess I was supposed to fight him. That was weird. Didn't it look like I wasn't supposed to fight him?
Only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reach the lights of the gas station alive.
Okay, that's why the gate wouldn't open. Fair enough, fair enough. That took a lot longer than I thought.
I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
You know, is it really a float if it's mounted on a truck? Wouldn't it be a drive? I don't know.
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment. The sane world reasserted itself.
I see. Okay. Another manuscript page.
Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been fuzzy. Something, a feeling caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment, then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him.
Okay, so this is... Now the manuscript is talking about stuff that we didn't even see.
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now. The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
Oh.
I'll write. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel
That's
her
the
presence in
madness
dark.
part.
Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Hey there, officer.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Well,
Sheriff
I guess.
Sarah Breaker. You are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen, I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake. Not since the big eruption
What?
of the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen,
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
Yeah, we read all that. Well, at least now this night's nightmare is over? Oh, not quite. That's a great Owen Wilson impression, Alan. Oh, nose! Okay. That was a very long cold opening, apparently. Ah, okay. Well then. That was fun. And now he sings us out. Well, I don't want to mingle too long while this great song is playing. Thank you for watching. I've had a great time. This game is actually a lot better than I thought. But before I get content ID match, see you guys later. And don't forget, stay woke, fam.